If it's a contest for who most deserves to finally go home after the world's longest hospital shift in Max's The Pitt, few have a better case to make than Dr. Cassie McKay. Played by Fiona Dourif, McKay is a skilled, empathetic doctor whose personal drama has outmatched even that of her patients, culminating in this week's 14th episode, aka 8 p.m., when she is arrested. But let's back up. Already this season, McKay has weathered a few crises, including the whispers about her court-mandated ankle monitor and the arrival of her deadbeat ex-husband Chad, Ron Heaps, who shattered a few bones playing the part of skateboarding dad for their son, Harrison Henry Samory. Add in the chaos of the mass casualty event, and McKay decides to call in reinforcements to rescue Harrison. I end this week's episode. The cavalry arrives with the introduction of McKay's dad, played by Dourif's real father, Brad Dourif. Of course, this isn't the first time the two have shared the screen. Since 2013, she has played an integral role in the recent TV series and film installments in the Chucky horror franchise, for which her dad has provided the voice and human character since the Killer Doll's debut in 1988. While Dourif was delighted to have her dad on set of her own project this time, she can't take credit for the clever casting. My suspicion is that it was Noah Wyle's idea, Dourif tells Variety. He has talked to me about my dad's career in great detail before, so I know there needed to be a device to get Harrison home, and it was probably thrown out in the writer's room as a very cool idea. Immediately, it's clear where McKay gets her empathetic bedside manner and her edge. First, he consoles his daughter, hugs his grandson, and then takes a jab at his former son-in-law. Chadwick Harrison Ashcraft III, he says with disdain. A douchebag name for a douchebag guy. He calls them like he sees them. Simultaneously, McKay's decision to defy Robbie, Noah Wyle, earlier in this never-ending shift also comes back to haunt her this hour. She previously expressed concern after a teenager named David Jackson Kelly, who also recently starred in the Chucky TV series, exhibited signs of anger and possibly intended violence toward girls in his high school while in the ER with his mother, Teresa Joanna Going. Robbie suggested they not get involved, but McKay called the police anyway when David ran away. Since the mass shooting at Pitt Fest, McKay has questioned whether David was the shooter, something exacerbated by his bloodied return to the hospital in last week's episode. This episode confirms the shooter was someone else, who has since been killed, leaving Robbie, Teresa, and McKay to confront a hostile and hurt David. It doesn't go well, and it's made all the more difficult by Robbie's directive to McKay that you made this fucking mess, you're going to have to fix it. If her day weren't bad enough, the cops have been constantly calling McKay, who disabled her malfunctioning ankle monitor with an IO drill during the chaos of the Pitt Fest trauma. After she ignores their calls one too many times, they show up to arrest her in front of the entire emergency room.